Hello, welcome back to another lesson in Vedic Astrology. Today I am going to speak about Saturn-Venus period. Whenever we say something like this, it means Saturn is the major period and Venus is the minor period. It's also referred as Sani-Sukra period. This is a hot topic in astrology because for many centuries people have been confused with why these two friendly planets, basically Saturn and Venus, are friendly to each other. Despite that, why is it that these two planets, whenever they come together, they give lots of problems to people? Of course, provided certain conditions are met with in the horoscope. Now, whenever we read a book, you'll be told, for example, in Brihat Parasara Hora Sastra, it says that Saturn-Venus will be a good period if Venus is in a good house, and the next paragraph will say that if Venus is in a bad house, then these are all the negative things that can happen. And then the next paragraph will say that if Venus is in a good and auspicious house from Saturn, that is, you start counting from Saturn, then you'll be told that this is also a good period. And then the next paragraph will tell you that if Venus is badly placed from Saturn, then what happens is there are a lot of negative things. Of course, there are some specific details given under each of these periods. It's better to refer to Brihat Parasara Hora Sastra, Volume 2, if you want to know what exactly is being mentioned by Parasara. At the end of this video, I'll be providing you with the actual text from Brihat Parasara Hora Sastra, and that should you can use it as a reference. When you get such information that okay, this planet is well placed from Lagna, and so you have to predict good things, and then when it is placed badly from the Dasanath, which is the planetary major period, then it is negative, and if both occur in the same chart, then what are you supposed to say? What are you supposed to expect? So that is the topic of this video. This is the horoscope of a person having Venus in the 12th house, and this is the first house, and then Saturn is over here in Pisces. If you read the text from Brihat Parasara Hora Sastra, you will be told that if Venus is placed in the 10th from Saturn, it is auspicious, and if it is placed in the 12th from Lagna, it is inauspicious. So in such cases, what should you expect? For example, Venus is not just an ordinary planet for this Lagna because it rules the 5th house, and it also rules the 10th house. You can see here 5th house and the 10th house, both these houses are ruled by Venus. So the 5th house is a very important house, the 10th house is the house of profession. Both are very important, extremely important houses, and the lords of these two houses have gone to the 12th, already signifying a great downfall during the Venus sub-period. So this itself is enough to say that there is a big loss waiting for this person because this is the house of loss. And in Saturn-Venus period, this person got into a very, lost huge sums of money, and to recover it took him many years. And it all happened exactly right in this period, and he did not know that it was actually a bad period. He was thinking that it was a miracle that he got a very big project. But actually it turned out to be the worst. So Saturn-Venus period has to be handled very carefully. Now this is another case where you can see that here once again in Saturn-Venus period, this person got into serious trouble. Now what is the contradiction here? Venus is in the 4th house at Kendra, and that's very auspicious. So you expect Saturn-Venus to be auspicious. But the next paragraph will tell you that if Venus is in the 6th from Saturn, it's very inauspicious. So on that count, it becomes inauspicious. There's one more reason why Venus is negative, is because he is the ruler of the 6th house, occupying the 4th, and for Rishabha Lagna people, Venus is declared as a functional malefic. So that makes Saturn-Venus period very inauspicious. When a person goes through a period like this, and then simultaneously the person is also going through Sade Sati or 7.5 year Saturn, then it becomes very difficult. So when the Dasha Bhukti is bad, and then you have a bad transit, then it gets very negative because You can compare it like this. Suppose you are going through a 7.5 years period, then it's like you are holding 50 kgs, and then you are going through Shani Sukra. It's like somebody has loaded another 50 kgs on you, and surely you can't handle it unless you are a weightlifter. This is the whole point, that when you are going through a bad Dasha Bhukti and then 7.5 year Saturn, then it is unbearable, and those are the times when you should do all the remedies suggested in Vedic astrology. Do not stop watching this video, because at the end I have given you some details on what exactly are the results that are to be expected from Saturn-Venus period. Thank you so much for watching this video, and in case you have any doubts, always add them in the comment section, and if you haven't subscribed for my videos still, please go ahead, because I'm coming up with more videos. Thank you so much.